pay. Working on the APS school board can be a thankless job. No salary, and no matter what you do, somebody's upset. But if the legislature signs off on some new proposed cuts, it's school board members who could have something to be upset about. News 13's Ian Schwartz has details.
In the face of a $250 million deficit, lawmakers are already trying to trim the budget for next year. One idea includes cutting meal and gas money for school workers.
I know you have to start somewhere, but those aren't where the big cuts are going to have to be made.
Right now, the state pays school board members a $75 per diem for each meeting. Last year, the APS board held 115 meetings, costing the state $62,000. But a new proposed cut says no more meal and gas money for meetings inside the district. Board member Palomaez says that's a bad plan, and $60,000 a year for the amount of work 7 people do is a good deal.
Any visits to schools, any visits, any meetings we have with the superintendent, any meetings we have with staff, none of that gets paid.
Lawmakers are also taking aim at mileage reimbursements, proposing to scrap them for travel within the district. While most teachers don't benefit from that, APS says nurses, school psychologists, and other specialists do. Those staffers each cover a handful of schools and use their own cars to get around.
They rather have somebody have a car that's a state-owned car, with buying a car, the insurance liability, and all that. To me, that would be far more expensive.
The board unanimously voted to tell lawmakers to back off when it comes to these cuts. But with a $230 to $400 million state deficit, they know more cuts could be on the way. Now, the district couldn't give us a number on how much the state gives them for mileage reimbursements. Back to you.
Okay, and those cuts are only proposals at this point. Nothing will be voted on until the 60-day legislative session that starts on January 18th.